Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for the full moon, March 18th, 19th, and 20th, also our transition into Aries season. Now, you know that I'm going to be using my decks. I'm using my Radley Valentine deck, my Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I'm thinking that I'm going to pull one from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. That will be for the main readings for your astrological sign, and that could be rising, ascending, moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, whatever it is from your natal charts. Now, I will use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. I will pull one from that too. This is the introduction, the overall that will be on all of the videos. So I do put in the timestamp below in the description so you can bypass. I'd like you to watch this at least once. Now, I am going to use for the introduction and the overview for what's going on in the world. I will use my Weight Rider tarot cards. And also I'm going to pull one, maybe one, of my Osha Zen tarot cards, which I look at these as more of advice cards, kind of how are we going to handle things or what should we be aware of. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Please, I hope you like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You do help my channel to keep going, and I really appreciate that so much. Now, let's see. Oh, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just like I said, open myself and let the message come through. I don't have to understand it in order to deliver it. Well, sometimes I try, and that's usually what gets me into a little bit of trouble. And let's see, I have updated some of my software, so I don't know if the lip syncing part is fixed. I know some people have a hard time with hearing my videos, and then when I said that, all of you came back and said that you did not all of you, many of you did. So let's see what we've got going here. This is more universal energy, and it's always a surprise. Here, oh, a couple of things too. I did want to tell you, full moon in Virgo, 3:17 a.m. This is Eastern Standard Time. Virgo, full moon is the time when you release, relinquish, request. Very strong energy, very much putting it out into the universe. Virgo is our earth energy, so very, very grounding energy, but very sensitive also and very spiritual too. So it is a good time to do exactly, what I say is, I pray, meditate, and infuse with Reiki energy. Now, the next date is the 19th. The 19th, Venus, and I'm going to look at I don't have the time right offhand. Venus is going to be squaring with Uranus, and that's the 19th at 7:16 a.m., again, Eastern Standard Time. So Venus's relationship, love, everything that's good, but Venus can be a little bit, Venus can be a little bit manipulative, can be a little bit strong-willed. Uranus, expect the unexpected. So there could be some tensions, there could be some breakout energies. Venus is kind of transitioned on, or is, facing Uranus alone. Mars is going to be doing that on the 22nd, where Mars will be squared with Uranus itself. It's kind of like, Venus is getting out there, dealing with the hassles, dealing with the problems. And then 3 days later, Mars comes along and really kind of does a lot of cleanup energy. So Mars and Aries are, they're pretty much the same. So just know that when we go into Aries energy, Aries season, that this is when Mars can have that stronger push forward energy. All right, so we go into Aries season. So Venus, March 19th. Aries and the equinox. The equinox, whether you're in the northern hemisphere, it would be the spring equinox. In the southern, it would be the fall or autumn equinox. It is a time when light and day, equal itself out. And it's also a time when the veil between this world and that next is at the thinnest. So interesting stuff. Aries, Sun enters Aries at 11:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right with the equinox. Then we get, like I told you about March 22nd. So we have some really strong stuff going on. Yes, we have been living in a very strong energy field going on. There are solar storms going on also. So just be aware that things are ramping up more and more and more. And we are all feeling it. We are having the headaches. We are having the indigestion. We're having the sleepless nights. A lot of that goes along with that full moon. So just kind of bear with it and know that you're not necessarily losing it, even if we feel like we are. The other thing too with the full moon, it is like I said, it's a time to release, relinquish, request. A lot of people do it three to the day of, and three to three after. Where they just put everything out there. And being that this is Virgo, again, say it, but with my earth signs in itself, write it down, make it real, take, where you can actually look at it, touch it, and then put it out there. Okay, so release, relinquish, request on the 18th. You can start from now and keep going from 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, let's see what 3 cards I pulled out for this time period, for this week. First card is King of Swords. Now, swords, air energy, Aquarius. Yeah, also it's Aquarius, it's Libra, it's Virgo energy. We have Mars and Venus that are in Aquarius right now. So it is thinking things through. It is making plans. The King itself has a double layer. All the court cards have underlying energies, and then it has a stronger, it has the overlapping energy too. So swords, King of Swords is swords underlying, swords overlapping here. So it's very much air. Think things through. Be very objective this weekend. We may want to just act on our emotions, but this is telling us that this is a time for us to be very objective, very strategic in what we're doing. Or else there is a stronger strategy going on that we are not necessarily aware of. And, like I said, Venus and Uranus, there is that struggle, that little bit of that clash. Our emotion with that full moon, our emotions are going to be on the higher side, or the universe is, the world, however you want to look at it. Try to ground yourself. Try to see what the reality is. Now the sword at 2, I am getting the sword as cutting away a lot of, again, Saturn in Aquarius. I bring that up so many times. This is also one of those times where we will see reality versus illusion. Okay, next card is, here we go. This is reversed. Now we have the 8 of Cups. Cups energy is our water energy. It is our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy, fluid, very emotional. 8 is the unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. There is a turning away. There is a turning away from something very emotional, something that we've been, maybe that we've been living with, maybe we've been wanting. The Cups, like I said, emotional. There's a connection there. This person is turning away, walking away, and to me, there is a choice. This is a choice. Now we have the moon here. This is, let's see, this would be the waxing moon, I think, to the full moon. This is that full moon energy, so maybe around that, I think that if it's on the other side, it's the waning moon, but this is that moon energy, so something maybe around that 18th, that 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th energy, something that we have to turn away from, something we have to make a change from, something that we actually make a decision that it's just not suiting us anymore. Next card is, and this one is reversed. And again, reverse cards to me mean stronger energy. You know what I think about this one. This is a 5. 5 has change. Change positive, it could be negative. Either way, change is not always comfortable, even if it's a wonderful change for us. This one is this is again that air energy. It is, it is air energy, and this has that Aquarius. But this is the one that I'm always calling sneaky snake. The one that really is, leaving some decisions behind. I'm getting the 2 swords on the floor. There's 2 swords on the ground, I should say. There's 2 people looking into that, looking into the clouds, looking into the, the storm that could be coming upon them. They're looking into that, but there's some decisions for them to make. I'm getting kind of with the 2s because 2s have decision-making energy, could be partnering. And then I have this Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords, you know that one. Three of Swords is let go, release, move on, stop stop holding on. However, with this, changes. And you know, this guy to me is always the sneaky snake. This is the one that will take what you need right when you need it. And you don't even know, you might not even be aware that this person has taken this, or this energy has taken this away. This is to watch out for the sneaky snake among us, okay? So interesting with this, be wise. The King of Swords is considered the oldest of the tarot cards, the oldest of the figures, the wisest of the wise. Sometimes many times the King of Swords does not necessarily have the compassion or the feeling. It's just basically, this is what needs to be done. Again, this is the emotional walking away, and this is watch out for sneaky snake. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So it's an interesting weekend, huh? But remember, and I tell you all of this, so we'll just get this out now. Regardless of what's going on in the universe, we always need to know that we still have to live our life with our choices. So that's what the individual readings will talk about. This can all be going on around us, but we need to focus on what we need to focus. We need to be without fear. I'm not saying that we're not without caution, but we need to be without fear, and we need to let our light shine brightly, because we are light workers. We were brought to this earth for this moment, okay? So let's see what we have here with my Osha Zen Tarot. What words of advice? I kind of feel like the last time I did this, I did 3 cards. Let's do those 3 cards again. I think these 2 are reversed. We will figure that one out. First card is aloneness. Now we have a 9. 9 has, you've got everything wrapped up. Everything. You've got everything you need. Aloneness. This has that hermit energy. Hermit in the, which is also a 9. Spiritual awareness. This is sometimes we feel like we feel very much alone in our journey, but we need to go towards that light. We need to, in the metaphysical way, and we need to connect with our higher power during whatever is happening. That's kind of that's really a good message, a good suggestion, a good, when you're feeling alone, when you're feeling like things you don't have an understanding, you meditate, pray, do all the things you do to get connected with your higher power. Okay, this one is reversed. Here we go. Outsider. So we've got aloneness and outsider. We have that 5 energy, and I believe this has the, I don't know if this is the earth energy. I think this might be earth energy in itself. Earth energy is our Capricorn, our Virgo, and our Taurus energy. It is money, job, career. It is also home. This, so between the 2 of this does not necessarily plant a very happy picture per se. But the thing is, with this little one, and you have to really look close to this card, you really have to look, is that this little one may feel like they're outside, they're alone, they're not necessarily connecting with, they're looking in and seeing maybe something really good. The thing is that the lock is not locked. The chain can be unraveled. So this is kind of a, I don't know, maybe this is a good time for us to just kind of step back again and just connect. But this aloneness, let's see what this one has now. Isolation. All right, so now we have that 3 energy again, and it's funny because these 3 swords kind of get me with that too. So I don't know what you want to say about it, but the advice cards from Osha Zen Tarot, they're not necessarily these peppy cards. And again, this is not necessarily your astrological energy either, but in the world there's going to be a lot of aloneness. There's going to be a lot of feeling distant. There's just kind of, going back here, we might need to step back. We need to step back from the emotional trauma, from the emotions that are going on with this full moon energy anyway. Walk away. It might be a good time to walk away. Okay, wow, okay, the only energy I did not talk about, because I talked about cups, water. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Cups, water. We talked about air, and we talked about earth energy. We did not talk about fire energy. That is our rods or wands. And that is our Aries, which we are about to go into. Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. So I've now gotten that out of the way. We will look at our numbers. Our numbers here, we have a 8, 5, 9, 5, and a 3. So, look them up, see if that has a message for anybody here. There is, again, be wise, be objective. There is things going on, as there always is. And as I always say, we get through this. We get through this, and we get through this together. And as we stay shining, we make the light brighter. Okay? Okay. Again, please, if you can go down there, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. I'd really appreciate it. Now let's see what we have for our individual signs. Bye-bye. Hello, my Sagittariuses, and how are you? Well, we are entering Aries season, so that should be very positive, pushing you forward. Doesn't always mean that it's comfortable, but I think you're going to like Aries season. I think that you just really want to be pushing things forward, clearing your way, clearing the way. How's that? Okay, let's see what we've got here with the 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. There hasn't been a whole lot of the Angel Tarot cards as reversed. So let's see what we've got. So it seems pretty clear. Let's do this. Well, it's clear as mud, right? Here we go. First card for my Sagittarius is the 6 of Earth. 6, number of man, the energies you put into something. Earth is our Taurus, our Virgo, our Capricorn, money, job, career. Could be home energy too. This is money. I kind of get this being repaid for a lot of the things you've done in a very positive way. Now, this has money coming in. This has, what you put out comes back, or what you're going to put out comes in, so you can put this out. But I feel like there's also a karmic energy, and remember, the full moon is Virgo. Virgo is the earth, is one of these earth energies. I feel like a lot of the things that you have been putting out there, a lot of your plans, a lot of the energies you've been doing to help others, I feel like this is a time for you to be repaid. Now, is it ever going to be the time that, what you've put out has been a little bit more than what you might get back, but appreciate that what you're getting back is more than what they could give. Okay, I'm getting that. I just want, that they could not give you more if, they may have wanted to, but they might, but they couldn't, whatever and whoever that one is for. So just know that, that they are giving back to the best of their ability. But the 6 of Earth does talk about bills being paid. It does talk about a little bit of change in your pocket, and it talks about it coming from a magical and mystical place. Here we are, gifts of money, time, or effort. New career opportunities, which is quite lovely. So I do kind of feel like once you finish something, then I kind of get a Wheel of Fortune 10 card that something's going to be moving on. Receiving a loan or paying off debts. Next card, the 10 of Earth. So we have a 10 energy, which is transition. We have a 6101016. 10's transition, moving on. 1, new beginning. 0, God source energy. This has financial security. This is feeling good and comfortable with your place where you're at. Okay, so this is just, at least for this weekend, there is a comfortable energy around you, surrounding you. This also has a count your blessings type of energy. It is more earthly bound than it is per se our water bound, but this has just kind of like, you're in a better shape than many others type of energy too. Okay. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Next card is the 9 of Earth. So you are totally grounded with your energies for this weekend. Now, so we have a 61099016. You can sometimes drop that 02. 9s, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. This is again one of those really positive energies. A lot of times this kind of reminds me of the wish card, which is the Nine of Cups. But this has it like things are actually coming to reality. It's not just that I'm putting out that wonderful wish. This is actually wishes I don't know, being fulfilled, dreams coming true type of energy here. So you've got some very strong earth energy, so whatever it is you've been wanting, wanting from the metaphysical is definitely becoming physical. You should be seeing it more so this week. It could be your job. It could be your money. It could be your career. It could be even starting a business. But either way, between the 9 and the 10 or the 10 and the 9, it is saying enjoy where you're at. And again, count your blessings energy. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So we had the financial security here, we had the successful self-employment, and we had career energy too. So that could be that new job, that could be that promotion, it could be, it doesn't necessarily feel like winning the lottery, but hey, anything is possible with this. So there's a lot of magic, there's a lot of blessings that are coming to earth. Okay, I do go back to that 6 of earth, is that when I was saying that you may not be repaid for everything you have done, but you are being repaid for what they can give you back. How's that? Okay, either way, 6, 10, 9, there is blessings, blessings, blessings. All right. And count them, accept them, say thank you with them, that full moon energy. And now we have a 6. So we have another 6. This is John Holland, and this is saying moving on, leaving that darkness, going towards that light. I think this would be the 6 of air energy. Following your compass, feeling that sunshine, and just knowing you're going to a better place with this. Now, in the physical. So, have faith, move on, the light at the end of the tunnel, but this is the light shining down on you. So you've got my Sagittariuses. This is quite a lovely reading. This is quite a lovely energy. So 61096. Play with those numbers a little bit. Okay, here we go. Let's see what crystal or energy is for you. Here we go. Yes. You've done some really, this 6 of earth is like you've done some really good things, and it's coming back now. Here we are. This is not reversed. This one was though. Okay. Citrine, great. Very cleansing energy. Remember to put your things of metaphysical value to you outside. However, there are some stones that and some things like your cards or whatever that need to be wrapped in plastic because the elements. Okay. Wealth, enhanced career prospects, self-esteem, manifestation. So in the minor arcana is the reality of your life. So in the reality of your life, this looks good. This looks really good. Okay, my Sagittarius says claim it. Get out there with that full moon and claim it. All right. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, my Sages. As always, my lovely Sagittariuses, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.